want to talk to you. And I just want to know a way to approach it before I can talk to you back. The best we can do is just, like talk to them and lead by example.
And what you do, like find a common ground, something, that's good to both of y'all, and then, you just go in with that.
Be more subtle, just speak to them.
Just go to them, but don't be aggressive. You see what I'm saying? Speak to them like they children. Speak to them like you the parent that really love them.
Sometimes you gotta get creative.
Yes.
Family is strength. Family is important. Family is important. Family is all we got. A lot of people don't have family. Welcome. It's hot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Where we at? Yeah, brother. That's real.
Grown
real.
Man Podcast, y'all.
Come on, let's give it.
Grown Man Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Man Podcast. When you need to know. Grown Man Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Man Podcast. When you need to know. You know what it is. It's the Grown Man Podcast. Protect Our Head Ministries and Armin Raw Productions presents Grown Men Podcast. And I'm your host, Another Chance, with my co-host in the building, MJB, the God of Shaw, and my brother Free Cypher Allah. On this platform, we're going to politic about life's current events, family, real men, and knowledge, baby. So get ready, because in this hour is where we give you the tools to succeed for tomorrow. Grown Men Podcast. Let's go. Grown Men Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Men Podcast. When you need to know. Grown Men Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Men Podcast.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Where we at?
You now tuned in to Grown Men Podcast.
That's real.
Grown Men Podcast, y'all.
Come on, let's give it.
Grown Men Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Men Podcast. When you need to know.
There we go. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Yeah, what's good? What's good?
You're now tuned in to Grown Men Podcast. Got a little feed in the background. Hold on a second.
Somebody playing some music?
Somebody playing music in the background?
He had meant to mute his mic while he was in the truck.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You're tuned in to Grown Men Podcast, where we broadcast every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. live on YouTube and Facebook. Real men, real issues with real solutions. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Another Chance. I have my co-host in the building, MJB, the God of Shaw. Free Cypher Allah.
Peace.
And G-Ray, gangster out of California.
What's happening, folks?
Back by popular demand, our guest in the building, Mr. Corbett. Y'all welcome Mr. Corbett in the building.
Always praise to God. High power.
Jeez.
I'm around 19.
What it is, Mr. C?
Free Cypher, gangster. What's happening with you,
bro?
Yeah, we brought Mr. Corbett back. He always has some good positive feedback to give to the crowd and to the viewers out there. So always a welcome in the studio.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you, brother. It is open floor where we stretch our arms and whatnot. How was everyone's week?
I had a good week, man. It was cool, man. You know, I had a little thing in the park for the people that was born here and stuff, you know, like a reunion of everybody. So, you know, my mom came down and, you know, the park was jumping on, well, it was Saturday, and then my auntie had a birthday party on Sunday. So,
Family.
Yeah. So we deep out here chilling, getting it
Right.
in.
Okay. We had our backpack giveaway this weekend, so we was out with the kids too. Out there with the family, doing our family thing.
I got my little fan right here. My son had to bring him up here.
Yes, sir.
The Mr. Corbett Jr.
The Corbett Jr.
Had a good week, man. You know, school start tomorrow, so yeah, just come let him hang out with me and check out what his pop got going on. You know what I'm saying?
That's some good stuff, man. That's some good stuff.
Say something. Say hey. Tell him say what's up.
Put the camera on him.
Get him in the
Put the camera
camera.
on him.
Get him in the camera. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Change the view.
You had the camera on him at one time. You done blocked
There
him
you
out
go.
there.
Wave here. Tell him say what's up. You trying to get back to that phone? Yeah. Say something to Mike. Say what's up. What's your name?
Tell him your name,
Tell
man.
your name, man.
He's shy.
That's all right.
Yeah, shout,
Welcome
yeah.
to the show, nephew, man.
It's all, man.
It's a blessing to be here.
It's all good.
God is good, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. If all minds and hearts are clear, everybody had a good week.
Yes, I had a very good week, man. Everything was good, man. God is good. And 18, y'all don't forget about the 18, man. Just like stay tuned. It's the Thursday night live vibe. You know what I mean? We got performing another chance, God to shine, and your boy right here, Mr. Corbett.
Yes.
So y'all stay tuned to that day. It will be posted, you know, on all platforms. So y'all just make sure y'all stay tuned to the 18th this Thursday. That's for the local people that's right here in Orlando, Florida. Shouts out to the pastor and Higher Power. You know what I'm saying? But take that here, Armor 19 Entertainment.
Absolutely. Much respect to Pastor Jake Simons and Higher Power Miracle of Faith Church. We thank you so much for having us. I just want to take a moment to say thank you, God, for, you know, another day. You know, I'm grateful to be here. It's been a real rough week, you know, a real challenging week, a real demanding week. And you find out your character, you know, your strengths and your flaws sometimes, you know, if you pay attention. So I'm just grateful that I'm still growing at this older age that I'm at. I'm grateful that I'm still growing and still learning, that I haven't blocked out, you know, truth. I haven't blocked out understanding. I haven't blocked out, you know, something that I might not know. I'm always willing to learn. So I just appreciate God. I thank him for his strength and his knowledge and his patience with me. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
That's what's up.
It's always good.
It's
Talking about your older life. You the youngest one on here.
Go ahead, say that again.
I say you talk about old. You probably the youngest one on here.
Yeah. Maybe so.
Yeah.
We'll keep it moving, man, if all minds and hearts are clear.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you know.
Today's current events.
We appreciate your patience. The internet is moving a little slow, so we're going to just bear with it. We appreciate your patience and pull up the first current event for the evening.
News just into our newsroom. Former President Donald Trump says his Mar-a-Lago home has been raided by the FBI. The former president has since released a statement saying in part, quote, These are dark times for our nation as my beautiful home, Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, is currently under siege, raided and occupied by a large group of FBI agents. Nothing like this has ever happened to a president of the United States before. The statement goes on to say, quote, they even broke into my safe. What is the difference between this and Watergate, where operatives broke into the Democratic National Committee? Here in reverse, Democrats broke into the home of the 45th President of the United States. Again, this information just into our newsroom. Stay with us both on air and online. We will bring you any updates on this breaking news as soon as we receive them.
Yes. That was I think, if I'm not mistaken, that started yesterday.
You know, hey y'all know that's Trump, man. You know what I'm saying? So they got to do what they can do. You know, step down on his platform. So, hey, sometimes, you know, like I said with the pastor last Tuesday, maybe he, you know, did it to himself. You know what I mean? Yeah. He got the gift for the gal. What y'all think?
Better. He's no different from anyone else. Yeah, I you know, a lot of people is like, well, how you gonna raid Donald Trump?
The thing about it is, you know, small words and bigger things is any type of president, once they retire and leave out the White House, they got Secret Service for life. So what about that?
Yeah, they do that. The Secret Service, you know, they got a crew that stay with them forever, you know. So I mean,
not in prison.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to that dude, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen to that dude, man. Not nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We already know that. They don't care what they find. They can find everything they're looking for. And his money, long as I-4, he gonna be just fine. No matter what happens.
Yeah.
You feel me? Straight up. Ain't nothing
At the end of the day.
He protected by the Illuminati. He protected by the Rothschilds. He'll be all right.
Oh, so that's that secret society. But like I said, man, all presidents, you know, once they leave the White House, they got Secret Service for life. So
yeah,
to keep it real on one recording, for all ears and sounds that's listening right now, sometimes you got to read behind the lines what you see on the TV. And most of the times you got to always think for a moment to always not believe in a lie. So certain things could be a setup for him to be better to get back in 2024 race for the White House again.
Yeah. Can't put that to the side as well.
Yeah,
absolutely. Free Cypher, you got anything to add on that subject?
Oh man,
I see you got your hat on.
Yeah. He was the best president in my lifetime, to be honest. I can say what I want to say about him, but let me tell y'all this here. In the last days of his presidency, we was at our best as far as being united. Even though we was united against him, we were still united.
As a people.
As soon as we got rid of him, we went right back to nothing. Right back to doing the same mess we was doing before.
Think about
we
it.
United we united together. Now we back to disenfranchised together.
Yeah, he will be one of the first presidents in American history to go back in the White House. Mark my word on that one.
MJB, y'all got anything to say on this?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing bad to say about Trump.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, man, he protected, so it is what it is. I mean, they do shitey stuff all day. It just they trying to make it seem like he a bad guy.
Gangster.
No, what it is, man. He went against their grain. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He never went. You know, I don't like the dude, but I respect the dude. You know, because
a lot of people feel that way.
Now to the investigation into a deadly crash. It happened early this morning along Colonial Drive near Mills Avenue in downtown.
Yeah, he gave it to you raw. Everything. He ain't hide no punch. He ain't sugarcoat nothing. He ain't come around the corner with it. Okay, right about that.
You're right about that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So what else you expect? You know, they tried to impeach him. I ain't going no. Then he sent his goons up there to tear up everything. He did that.
When you got the first billionaire president in American history, it's going to be some scrutiny that come in it. It just ain't like the way how he came in as
That's
a
right.
full-blown American. That's a true American.
We got a lot of different opinions on that. Callers, if you got an opinion on the Trump issue and whatnot, please give us a call. Call in. Let me go ahead and put the number on the bottom of the screen for you. It is 407-456-1631. Call in, give us your opinion, your thought. How do you feel about the issue and the current events that we are discussing? Go ahead, Gangsta.
Hey, the man probably was sitting when he even decided to run for president. He probably was sitting around with his buddies. And he's like, you know what, man, I'm gonna try to run for the presidency. And they said, nigga, you ain't gonna be able to do that. He said, yes, I am. Watch, I'm gonna get it.
And he came out. He actually, it was a big surprise to the American people because by like the conversation that I've been listening to, hearing and stuff from the people, you know, saying society, they was like he was like a god to them. And then once he got into the White House, they went to detain him, throwing them stones. So when he got in the White House, they talked bad about him. But before he got in that White House, they praised him like a god. So like I said, I ain't got nothing bad to say about Trump, man. You know what I mean? Because before he got in the White House, especially our culture, we had him in all our music. We had all our music. We had Donald Trump. I'm getting money like Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? So then when he got in the White House, they throwing them stones. They were throwing them stones. They went to that 12 disciple era. They went to throwing them stones at him.
Y'all give us a call. Let us know your opinion. Talking Donald Trump. We got more current events coming up next.
But he kept his foot in his mouth, though. That's why.
We're going to keep it moving.
That man said and did what he said he was going to do.
That's right.
The whole time. I mean, all this little extra mess that they talking about now, that mess is irrelevant to us.
All he was doing what the people do as an American anyway. He is a full-blown American. I'm an American.
To me, he was the best. Him and George Bush is the best representation of America.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching it. Tuned in to Grown Men Podcast every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. We have real men, real issues.
I don't know if Donald Trump could have dodged them shoes like George Bush, though.
Yeah. We're going to keep moving on to the next segment. Y'all pay attention.
Yeah. He smooth got out of the way.
To be murdered, your family murdered, and the children too. And then in what order? I mean, I can't even begin to imagine the last moments of this family and why anything like this would ever happen. To be murdered, your family murdered, and the children too. And then in what order? I mean, I can't even begin to imagine the last moments of this family and why anything like this would ever happen.
Heartbreak, sadness, and confusion from a local community after investigators found 5 members of a family dead in their home. And breaking right now this noon, we just learned the names and ages of everyone involved in what police are calling a murder-suicide. West 2's Bob Hazen is in Southeast Orlando with reaction and the latest in this investigation.
All the people we've talked to in the neighborhood are really stunned. One even came by here and left these flowers on the front porch. Everyone wondering why someone would kill their whole family in this house.
I've seen the people's faces around here, and they just can't believe it. Just like me, I can't believe it.
Marco Aguero has lived in the East Park neighborhood of Lake Nona for 10 years. This 2-story house sits next to a lake, is on Lake District Lane, where people walk in peace at all hours of the day.
Who would have thought something like that would have happened here?
Orlando police said they came to this house around 1 p.m. Tuesday to check on the well-being of the family living here. We don't know yet who first contacted them, but officers found 3 adults and 2 children dead inside. This morning, investigators identified the father, 45-year-old Donovan Ramirez, as the killer. The victims, the mother, Stephanie Ramirez, and their 22-year-old daughter, Alyssa Baruman, and the couple's 2 young daughters, 11-year-old Sunny and 7-year-old Shelby Ramirez. Neighbors say they'd moved to the house a few months ago from out of state.
First thing you think about is just the poor kids, you know, small children,
family probably that I thought was probably relocating to Florida, maybe to start over or something like that.
Some told us there'd been no sign of the family for the past couple of days, but before that, the parents and the young kids would often be outside and were friendly.
Nothing out of the ordinary or anything strange.
All I can say to that is, listen, we don't know we don't know what went on inside that house, but listen, if it ever come to a point that you starting to think that you about to do something and you're gonna have to go ahead and take out the rest of the family too, and you know the end result gonna be you gonna kill yourself, start with yourself. Kill yourself first. And after you die, come back and kill the rest of them. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, dog. I'm saying that's just I really feel like, especially the kids, they ain't I don't, you know, we don't know what, but and you take the wife and the kid. I mean, you take your grown son, you take him with you. The other two babies and your woman.
That just
you couldn't have been wrapped too tight, man. I mean, but you know, them they break like, you know, like potato chips. You know what I mean? Like, a look.
You know, I mean, this is something, man, that been going on. I've been seeing this since I was a child. I remember the movie The Shining.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, we see you.
Okay.
We got you. But it's that movie The Shining. We've been dealing with this, and if people ain't got a strong enough mind yet to deal with their problems other than that solution, like I say, kill yourself first. And when you die, then you come back and kill the rest of them.
Yeah, that was a tragedy, man, with the people that died. But you know, a lot of people take the death for like y'all already know you're born with a death certificate and a birth certificate. So at the end of the day, you know, most people they don't have the strong enough faith in God, so they just kill everything. You know what I'm saying? And shouts out to the people that passed away.
God bless the family.
God bless the family and everything. And you know, it's just hard for me to even speak on it because it's been going on for so many years and decades. And I think the government need to come up with some type of solution for the people that work and build this country, sweat, blood, and tears to come home to simple little things called pride and feelings, and they can't handle it and take it to the heart to build themselves up to make things better. So they just say suicide.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's just like, you know, the people that's mental health challenge and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
It's real easy to get
lost
out here in this world, man. If you don't have something connected to root yourself with, it's easy to fall short, man. If you don't have God in your life to root you to some truth and some knowledge, then you're gonna fall to the side, man. It's gonna be hard.
And then, you know, you gotta think about it like we don't know as the people, like and I'm gonna say this with all ears listening, that the media they put stuff out and then people decode it and don't know what the real solution is behind that death. It could have been something that anybody did, the wife did, or the husband did, or the daughter or the kids did that triggered that death situation. So nobody don't really know the real truth until they in that situation. When you don't know when you're in that lake of fire until you into that lake of fire. So at the end of the day, it's like, you know, most praise to the family and stuff like that. Like,
God bless the family, man.
And they just got here too. They just moved. They just moved to Florida.
I saw that. I saw that.
You know,
Florida,
and the thing about it is, like I said, we don't. Nobody, the media or nobody know the truth but God.
That's right. Yeah. And the people that's in heaven.
Yeah.
Somebody know the truth. You know.
Yeah.
Somebody knows something. You know. They're gonna find out.
They rest in peace. God bless the day.
God bless him, man. God bless him. If all minds and hearts are clear, I'll go into the next current event.
Yes, sir.
Now to the investigation into a deadly crash. It happened early this morning along Colonial Drive near Mills Avenue in downtown Orlando. Police say 2 people inside the SUV were taken to the hospital. One of them did not survive. The crash shut down Colonial for hours as police investigated and cleaned up debris after the SUV split in half. News 6's Ezzy Castro has the latest.
The impact of this crash was so bad that the car split in half and pieces of that car went flying through that window of this vacant business here on Colonial Drive. This was the scene overnight on Colonial Drive between Mills and Shine Avenue. Orlando police say 1 person was killed and another was injured after this SUV crashed, splitting in half just after 3 o'clock this morning.
And all of a sudden I turn around, I see my window broke, and you're trying to figure out what happened.
Bill West and his crew are in the middle of refurbishing this business right across from where the crash happened. He believes these metal parts of the SUV shattered this window.
For where it hit as level as the window, it could have hurt several people inside the building. Accident, real quickly.
Investigators spent about 6 hours picking up evidence and cleaning up the scene. And it took 2 tow trucks to pick up what was left of the SUV.
If it happened there today, what people could have been hurt in here?
So far, the cause of the crash is under investigation. In Orlando, Ezzy Castro getting results, News 6.
That's crazy, though. With no alcohol involved, because that's more.
It had to be some type of
Yeah.
Because gotta sleep on the wheel.
How fast they was going to split the car, man?
To split the car. I've never seen something
like
that.
I mean, both of them was speeding.
What did he hit to split the car like that?
I mean,
I don't know.
They didn't say.
No.
They didn't say.
They said a pole, but that'd been hard for a pole to do.
I'm trying to understand it. Yeah, because that would bend it in. This was something. I don't know.
Yeah, that was God. I mean, God.
They say 1 person died though.
Yeah, 1 person did die.
My Lord.
Only thing I can think of is they both of them was traveling at a high speed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and for the car to split like that, they had to be traveling at a very high
speed. Yeah. They didn't say another car was involved.
It was 2 cars. The one car split in half, and the other car, you know what I'm saying, the back end of it was off, like, you know, like,
okay.
You know, maybe that probably was the you know, they ain't never said what car the person died in, for number 1.
Right.
So you had to catch that when you see that. So they never said which car that person died in, but they did say one fatal death. And
I'm willing to bet you.
The other car was mashed in, like, you know, mashed in like whoever was in the back seat probably was out of there. But the other car that was split, I'm pretty sure that's the one that died.
Yeah, me too.
Be prayed up, man. You got to be prayed up. You got to be. That's crazy, man. You never know when you're gonna leave. You never know what's gonna happen.
I know one thing. You're gonna need more than prayer. Sometimes you need some sense on you.
Some common sense.
That's what I was telling I said I think they might have been going too fast for each other. You know what I'm saying? Because at a high speed rate like that, they never gave you the details how the car split down the middle. You feel where they're coming from, and they never said which car the fatal death came from.
Right.
You gotta look at all that too.
Viewers, if you guys got an opinion out there, the phone number is right there on the bottom of the screen. Give us a call. Give us your opinion. You're tuned in to Grown Man Podcast every Tuesday night at 7:30. We're gonna pay a few bills, guys. Appreciate you.
More.
Appreciate you watching.
What you got, Cypher? What you say?
Armin Raw Productions. a mobile production company established in 2020 by the God of Shaw, aka MJB. Since 1995, some of the artists that I've worked with are Mr. C, Another Chance, Will the Voice, Chopper Boy, Fame 1 Million, and Theory Cheery, and many more. So if you're looking for a good production at a reasonable price, then hit the God of Shaw up at 407-283-1825. Gmail, the God of Shaw 45@gmail.com. Linktree, the God of Shaw. Facebook, the God of Shaw.
Hey, tell me, Lord, can you feel my pain? Still bad religion 7 days a week, man. Hey, tell me, Lord, can you feel my pain? Are you raising a nation up on COVID-19? Tell me, Lord, can you feel my pain? With this wicked virus, it hit the state, man. Yeah, 19 Entertainment, Mr. C. Feel like that world is on my shoulder. Everybody's in it trying to get over. I'm tired of shedding them tears for my friends. Stuck in the midst of this hell that I'm in and you in.
Beats by the God of Shaw.
Orange kinda like Orlando. Central Florida, hang from the street, bro. Vitamin C is Mr. C. Thugwood, aka bald head to see. Oh, pumping in the orange county pump on the streets. What you say? I'm on the plane, old worldwide P. Oh.
Grown Man
Yeah,
Podcast.
yeah.
Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Another Chance, live in the building with the God of Shaw, Free Cypher Allah, G-Rick the Gangster, and Mr. Corbin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We appreciate you
Yeah,
guys watching.
that Almond Rock Productions will be live on the 18th, so come on out on the 18th.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Live on the 18th. We will be live.
Yeah, Thursday night live.
The 18th for what?
18th of this month, August 18th. Is that right, Marcus? August 18th, right?
Yeah, August 18th, Thursday night live. You know what I'm saying? Thursday night live vibe.
Y'all know all about the Thursday night live vibe. You know, that's a long going entertainment spot in Orlando. One of the hottest spots. It's been going for 10 years and plus with the amazing host Taisha Williams, man.
Shouts out to Taisha.
Definitely gotta come out and check that out, man.
Shouts out to Taisha.
Shouts out to Taisha.
Yes, August 18th, Thursday night live vibe. Shouts out to Taisha. Mr. Corbin will be on stage with my brother, man, Another Chance.
Yes.
God the Shaw. We're gonna hit him with the live. We're gonna hit him with, you know what I mean? This is my life.
We're gonna light it up, man. This has been a long waiting event. You know, at this event, she always got at least 500-600 people in her event, man. So this is gonna be a big event, man. You guys stay tuned for that. If you're in the local Orlando area, you definitely want to come out and check that out, man. That's gonna be real hot. We will be blessing the stage with some music for your soul, man. So you definitely want to come and check that out out there in Orlando. Let's see. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. If our minds and hearts are clear, we'll keep it right on moving.
Family and relationships.
Family relationships. I guess I jump on in it.
Uh-oh. Yes, sir.
Oh, man, you know.
I'm deal with pointers and keeping a peaceful home, or trying to make it peaceful anyway. Doing your part and making it peaceful. How about that?
Okay.
How about that? Because I done noticed, even in my younger days in relationships, I done been through this, and I'm noticing it more and more with these new couples now. See, because we having more and more stay-at-home dads But as a stay-at-home dad, you must know you got some responsibilities, young man.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just you at home on your video game and hanging out, drinking, and having fun. You're gonna be at home. When your lady come home, the house should be nice and tidied up.
Mm-hmm.
Should be
Yes.
some food there waiting on her.
That's right.
Like you would expect had you have been going to work. You know, we always want to say to this thing that these relationships is 50-50. But I notice a lot of times that we pushing a lot of the burden on our spouse. And it ain't just the men, it's some women out there doing the same thing too. So there's a lot of men that go to work every day and come home and still got to tidy up and cook food and deal with the children.
Right.
But I'm not here to correct women. I'm here to build up young men.
Mm-hmm.
Give them what they need to be successful in life.
Yeah. It's a lot of young men out here having kids and they misled. And the thing about it, when they misled, the streets got them by the chokehold. So all they know is to be misled. So that take away from the love that they have for the child, because the child going through the same situation. But as in, like, you know, how we growed up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, you know, our mamas and daddy was together. And you know how grandma and granddaddy was together 40, 50 years. You know, the modern day relationship probably nowadays ain't gonna last no more than about a year or two. You know what I'm saying? So, but they got babies having babies. So, like I said, what Free Simon was saying is 1,000% right, because the young kings, the princes out there need to understand that it ain't all about the streets when you're around here trying to be tender.
Right.
You're around here being tender. You got to have that. You got to man up too. You know what I'm saying? You got to step up to the plate and provide. You know what I'm saying? That what makes a prince to a king.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've always been the type to cook and clean. You know, that was always in my spirit. You know, I guess that's the way I was raised. Though, you know, I always been the type to cook and clean. You know, because it just calms my spirit, I guess, because that's the way I was raised. But it definitely should be 50-50, man. I'm with you on that. On both sides, we both need to stand up and do better. Definitely with you on that, man. Gangster, you got anything on that?
Nah, man, I agree. You know, I mean, I ain't the best dude when it comes to relationships. You know, I'm you know, you know what I mean? So, I mean, y'all saying the right thing. I just don't give, you know, I mean.
So what you mean? What about, like, you know what I'm saying, one of your nephews, 17, 18, you know what I mean, right there at his point in high school, and then boom, here comes the baby, one of the, you know, encouraging words, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I really
what you wouldn't be able to do and for him to be better.
Say that again. What? Say that.
So, like, for your nephew or anybody, like somebody that was in your family that's like around your age or what I'm for, like 17, 16, just want to be 18, but they still in school and they right at that point. They can go to college, they already good with these sports, but then they got caught up in that living that life because what they seen from uncle or anything that's in the family, and then they don't run out, they had a baby, and now they got responsibility, so that's kind of backstepping. They push for football player, could have been a good basketball player or whatever, and then now you stuck with a child, and, you know, encouraging words for the youth out there.
And I mean, don't go that way, Nick. But use a rubber cut. I'm saying, you know, if you slip, like, you know, you gotta prepare for that, man. You can't let that get you off your hop. You're supposed to be smarter than that. You gotta be smarter than that.
No, I was actually saying this when you said you wasn't good too much in the relationship. So I was figuring that you could throw a blessing down to somebody that was close to you or
right.
Let me ask you this. Double
No, don't ask him. The man that gave y'all the answer. He don't deal with the relationship.
Go ahead,
he
bro.
Got good news for no relationship.
Let me ask you this.
Straight pimping. Y'all make my dog lie to y'all.
Jason, what have you learned that you would say that's something valuable that you would pass on from your previous relationship? What would you say?
Honestly?
Yes, sir. Something valuable.
Not.
Your previous good relationship. Now, I don't mean
Nah, I'm just playing. Hey, look, man. If you want it to work, you got to go in wholeheartedly. I mean, you got to give it your all.
Right.
And sometimes that ain't enough, you know, but as long as you give it your all, man, and you honest with her, your significant other and yourself, you should be fine. You know, don't be scared to communicate either, man. You gotta let her know, and she gotta let him know, you know, what's going through their head, man. Because if y'all can't get on the same page, it ain't gonna be nothing, man.
Gotta be on the same page.
Also, neither one of y'all should be insecure. That's part of a relationship. You got to be secure with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta love yourself first.
You go off for a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
But, as an answer to Mr. C question, I would tell him this here.
Yeah.
Just because you having a child at a young age, that do not mean you give up school and your dream. Continue to go to school.
That's what I was getting to right
Continue to follow in the path of getting your dreams and building a future for that child at the same time. Do not throw it away and feel like, oh, I got to drop out of school so I can go work at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Because that's some little quick mess that's gonna land you in the streets.
Right.
You're gonna be in the streets trying to make more money because it ain't no money at these low level paying jobs when you talking about with no education.
Yeah. And these were the
ain't nothing else to sustain you.
Yeah.
So these was the mistakes that we made. That's how we're able to pass on this information to you. You know,
I'm speaking from my mistakes on that level.
That's right.
I like the way you said that. I like the way you said that. And then the thing about it is, like, I think
that's one thing about me. When I'm talking from my experiences, not from what I'm thinking about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right.
I think, like, you know, more now, and you know, like I said, I got 7 kids, man. So for me, if anything, that I'd rather for anybody that's out there that's young, don't stop your dreams because you got a baby. What you need to do is motivate yourself and be a leader for yourself.
Right.
Okay, love yourself and lead yourself to greatness to make better for that kid and the mother. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And help each other out. That reach one, teach one come in right there. When you sharpen iron, you sharpen your own iron, your own mind, and your own equality for your temple. That way you'll be better with God. You won't even know it come overnight. Just like that.
What you was about to tell the people, Gangster?
I was just gonna say, you know, like me, I don't, you know, I don't got a wife, you know what I mean? You know, I don't have a bunch of kids with me that live with me, none, you know, so I live a different lifestyle, man. You know, I like I say, I don't have that in my life, you know what I'm saying? Some people say, you know, it's lonely, sad, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like I'm missing nothing, you know, because, you know, that ain't the route I want to take. That's all. But I love each and all, you know, all my peoples, you know, and if I can advise them to do some things better than I did, you know, I would offer that advice, you know. I don't want to see go down the road I went down because it was hard, narrow, and long.
Narrow and long is definitely the words you want to use, man. Y'all tuned in to Grown Man Podcast.
No, he didn't go down that narrow road. He went down that broad and spacious road. That road was broad and spacious.
It was definitely long.
Not Yeah,
But,
I tried. Yeah.
I thank God that we endured and we made it through, and we still here to tell our story.
Yeah, man, for sure.
and
A lot of people don't
help
see
somebody.
see 51.
Help somebody and pass it on, man, because we don't have to be here. We haven't done anything to deserve to be here, but we here, we alive, so we got to keep it moving. We got to give God thanks, and we got to keep it moving, man. We got to pass on the blessings. We got to pass on the knowledge. We got to pass on the wisdom.
You only get one.
Yes, exists.
Ride,
You speak
till the wheels
you speak
fall
for
off.
that. You speak for yourself when you holler about ain't nobody deserve to be here.
I always speak for myself.
I
always speak for myself. When I speak for Chance. You know, I don't deserve to be here. That's why. That's why
you can feel that way. I deserve to be here.
That's why my name is Another Chance, because I felt like God is giving me another chance. And that's a long story.
That's why my name Free Cypher Allah, because I'm living in the resurrection.
And there you go. And there you have it.
And you know why I'm Gangster Rick, right?
Why you Gangster Rick?
I was just playing, man.
Go ahead. We listen.
We need to know.
Come on, man. I was just playing, man. That's all, man. I was just talking. You know?
I started to say your government. I started to say your government, but I ain't gonna do it like that.
Yeah, I mean, people who know me know my government. You know, what I mean, I ain't scared of shit. It's all, you know, it ain't no thing. But you know, I just go by, you know, G Rick. I've been going by that for a long time, as you know.
Right.
You know, but
hey, I can say one thing. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And most of y'all know you know Chance. You know, I was a real Mega 5 because you know my first 5 kids came from Mega DJ. So you know, I didn't even play no radio. You know what I mean? Get them in, get them out, and still go home and make sure the bills paid and everything. And it was that military mind. I was in the military mind state that it's gonna be what it is or you gonna leave. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, I'm 46 now. I'm better with myself. Thank God he ain't send me to prison or kill me. You know what I mean? Because I got 7 baby mamas. So you know, nowadays, you know, you got these women out here killing they men. You know what I'm saying? Like these men killing they women. You know, like it just. I was a home wrecker, man. You know what I mean? I ain't had no love, man. It was like whatever. You know what I mean? And one thing about it, and 2 things, so 3 things you really need to know. Boy, I was the love doctor. So I ain't gonna even lie about that part right there, but I done got better with myself, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, I got my son right now, I'm trying to will him in a different motivation, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand where gangster coming from, you know what I'm saying? So I respect where he coming from, and he just being honest with himself. So, you know what I'm saying, gangster, that's what's up, you know what I mean? Because,
for sure.
Hey, man, I don't want to go back to that Pandora's box, you know what I mean? I'm trying to throw it in the ocean somewhere, you dig?
Yeah. I don't do the same things, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, like I said, I don't do the same things. I just, like I said, I mean, when it comes to relationships right now, I'm all right with, you know what I mean? I mean, I got the relationship who I got, but I ain't studying no broad right now, man. It's just,
you know what they say? If the walls can talk or the streets can talk, that's just how I was when I was on that road. You know what I mean? Being on that road from transforming from Mega to, you know, 69 Boys, you know what I'm saying? To my cousin Granddaddy South, 36 Mafia, you know, N1 mixtape tour, just being everywhere, you know, with Tarver and stuff like that, man. So you could imagine every city. So it's like, hey, I would certain cities I ain't want to leave, but we had to get to the airport.
I'm gonna have to leave it off with you, with what Cypher said. You know, the young kids out there, the young men, understand that, you know, you got to step up. You know, if you don't put yourself in a position to where now you are a father, now you got to take on some of those fathers. You have to.
You can't let
grow up. There's a lot of different things you have to do. What do you say, gangster?
Yeah, you can't let nothing stop the hop.
You got to stay in school. You got to get better. You got to graduate.
You got to get where you got to
strong. You got to
get where you got to go.
You stay strong. You're trying to build your family.
I stay strong. I stay prayed up. You know, and like I said, I wasn't perfect, but that's why I said the young youth right now, to all the young youth that's listening to this right now, lead yourself. Don't be a follower. Lead yourself on the seed.
Right.
Because the seed didn't ask to be here.
Lead as a leader. That's real. That's real. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. You're watching Grown Men Podcast. We're going to pay a few bills. Pause for the cause.
Yeah, it's good to see.
But I'm using today, man, is something that's built up over the years of time through my past and my history, you know. So the person is recognized, the person who God has allowed me to still be here. So I'm trying to give it back to him.
You check that here.
I believe if I trust in God that He would make me whole. I believe cause I feel it flowing deep down in my soul. No one can tell me any differently. It's something that He has orchestrated for me.
To my nephew, great cause, man. Getting donations for Hurricane Idle, man. We came off to drop off some water, trying to do some kids out here. They doing their thug business, man, y'all.
I believe if I trust in God that He would make me whole. I believe cause I feel it flowing deep down in my soul. No one can tell me any differently. It's something that He has orchestrated for me.
645 West South Street, right on the corner of Pamphor and South Street. Book bag, materials for school for the children. Coming up, we got free book bag, free food, free everything.
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. You're tuned in to Grown Man Podcast.
I love that song.
Man, yes, sir.
I love that song, man.
I believe. You gotta believe in something, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll keep it moving, man. If all mind and hearts are clear.
Sure.
Building morale.
Building morale, one of our favorite subjects, but we try to instill our youth. Throughout the entire podcast, we try to instill some good knowledge into the youth, as well as the grown folks, all of our viewers, some good stuff you can take with you and pass on. In this section here, building morale is where we want our young men to pay attention to the small things. In the Gangsters Corner is where we have teaching them right. We're building morale.
What's up with the gangster?
Hey, man, I'm chilling, man. Hold up, man. I'm trying to get.
Take your time, brother. Take your time.
Yeah. Well, everything, man. I've been all right, like I said. And as far as this building morale thing, man, what I got for you young brothers, man, is just, I know I stress the same avenues, but you got to love yourself, man, and treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Basically, man, just if you got a chance, an opportunity, go into that opportunity knowing that just knowing what it is. You know, it's an opportunity for you to better yourself. And if you get that opportunity, you know, run through it, man. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. And, you know, if you love yourself, then you're going to hold your head high.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
you can't look down or behind you because you're going to miss what's in front of you.
Yes,
Just
sir.
stay on the path, man. And don't let nobody stop the hop.
What was that last part you said about looking behind you? You're going to miss what's in front of you?
I say you hold your head.
Hold your head
you know, hold your head up so you can see. Because you can't look down or you're behind you because you're going to miss what's in front of you.
Don't look behind you at your past.
Yeah.
Miss
You
your
know,
future.
everybody got a past.
Well,
Everybody got a past.
Right.
Every move you make today, you know, it's your future.
It
you know?
determines the future outcome.
Yeah, for sure. Every move you make, it controls what's gonna happen. So try to make it happen for you the best way you can, and stay out their face, man, because they got somewhere to put you.
That's right. That's right. And with that knowledge, you just understand that everything, you know, if you're paying attention with what he's telling you guys, everything you do now will matter for your future. Everything you do now will count for your future. So don't worry about the mistakes you made in the past. Go ahead and start the right way. Whether it's small
you got another shot at life.
And then think about it, it's like you know, the youth that's going on right now. I mean, they don't even have the respect. No, they don't have what we had, like
the challenge.
You know what I'm saying? That big brother come get you, you know, motivate you. I mean, you know, we got sports and stuff going on, and shouts out to all the coaches that's out there maintaining the kids and softball, baseball.
But you're talking about like the Big Brother program.
Yeah, the Big Brother program was like the inner city. I wouldn't call it the hood. I would call it the inner city of just poverty. Like, you know what I mean? We need a big brother for us, like just, you know, somebody be out there 13, 12, 11 years old, man, and gonna ruin their whole life because they ain't had no guidance because they seen what their father didn't guide them to.
That's right. And
so I understand what gangster comes from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, half the things, you know, is that, you know, I ain't trying to go on that, but, you know, they take fathers out the house to stop proper development of the boy. You know what I mean?
Yes,
they make sure they find a way to get him up out of there. Either take him to jail, they kill him. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, so it's up to us to help him out, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know what I mean by the big brother program.
Yeah.
And think about it, what you got going on is a good thing, brother. Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you, man. And that right there, we need that. You know what I'm saying? So gangster, man, hey man, more praise to you, baby, because keep it pushing.
All day, man. All day.
Waiting to come out there to Cali, man, and be part of that team, man. And when you come here, you know, you're gonna put that stuff together.
We definitely gonna get it in. We're gonna lay some tracks. We're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir.
It's coming, man. I just gotta get there, man.
Wings, I mean, you was gonna do that anyway, so.
Yeah, I gotta get there. I'm gonna be there though for sure. We're gonna lay some tracks.
You know, we got a lot of work to do. So Cypher Gangsta know he got a lot of work to do, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We got songs to record and a lot of stuff to do, man.
Yeah, man. I'm with it. Definitely.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all tune in to Grown Man Podcast, Real Men, Real Issues with Real Solutions.
For sure.
We're gonna keep it moving, man. We're gonna keep it moving.
It's a wrap, cuz.
Building morale.
Oh yeah. 59.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to leave in the hearts for the people to help them get through the rest of their week, man. You know, that's what the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding section is. So there go MJB back ready to join us. MJB, you back with us?
This man jacking up everything.
Welcome back, homeboy.
Welcome back. The last segment of the evening, knowledge, wisdom.
The God has left the building.
I'm still here. I'm still here. Hey, Chan.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that book still over there, right there next to you, on your should be on your right hand side.
It's still there. It's still there.
Okay, there you go. There go your knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You can
Everything's
pick a
still there.
segment out of that.
I got a little something I'm gonna read, man. Anything, Jules, you guys want to drop on them, man?
Put a lot of wisdom in your own self. You know what I mean? Put a lot of knowledge in your mind and let it breathe, and put a lot of faith in everything that you want and speak it in existence, and you'll be all right with God.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Speaking
Yeah,
of-
know this, man. Everything you, as a man, you held accountable for everything you do. I say it all the time. So, you know, just choose your steps carefully.
Yeah.
You know, and
Real.
stay out their face, man.
Yeah.
Love y'all boys. You already know. The gangster, gone.
All right, we sure appreciate you joining us, man.
Hey,
Every
man,
week,
you know how it go,
joining
partner.
us in the Gangsters Corner. Yeah, I have to
For
agree
sure.
with him on that, man. You gotta stay focused and stay out in people's face, man. But when it comes to passing on knowledge and wisdom, the God of Shaw, Free Sci-Fi Law, y'all got anything y'all want to give to the people?
All right. Each one teach one. You know how I go.
Reach one, teach one.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna pass tonight. I'm gonna pass tonight.
all right.
Each
So
one teach one.
Y'all got this.
I'm gonna just jump in and leave something for the people, man. For my God-fearing people out there. I'm gonna just read a quick passage out of Psalms 37, just to help you get through your week. Just think about these words and connect with you. Anytime you're going through some turmoil, you want to go to Psalms 37. It says, "Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verify thou shalt be fed. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Commit thy ways unto the Lord, and trust in him, and he shall bring it all to pass." I just want to, the reason why I picked that is because it's all been evident in my life. You know, as I trust him, as I move, he brings these things to pass. So keep that in your spirit. Read that if you having turmoil. That's Psalms 37, verse 1 through 5.
Well, I can vouch for that because that's all true to me, because I speak it into existence and I'm living my existence. You know what I'm saying? Everything I ask for, everything that I've asked for is came. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You open your mouth.
That's right.
So it's not so much as just speaking. I acted in the way I supposed to act through my speech.
As you
know what I'm
spoke
saying?
on it, you thought that way, and you acted that way. I'm with you.
Yeah, all this.
You can speak it. You can speak it in existence, but if you don't show the action of what you're speaking in, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be some trials and tribulations. But what the God said is like, He spoke it in existence and He acted on it, and it's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by iron sharpen iron and reach one, teach one, because some things that you have to accept with the wrong of what you're doing, because we know we ain't perfect. But if you speak it in existence and ask God to better yourself, to grow your mind and get your mind where you need to understand and to get that understanding, you know what I'm saying?
You'll see the outcome.
You'll see the outcome of your reach one, teach one.
And that's why it's so important for that tongue piece to say it, speak it, say it out loud. That's why I always tell people, speak positivity, talk about something good, talk about something creative, speak positivity. It's a lot of negativity going on in this world. It's a lot of negativity going on in your life, right? In everybody's life. But if you focus on that, then that's what you're going to focus on. You want to focus on the positive things to direct yourself. It's gonna mold your character to be in a positive way, and you're gonna be able to pass on that information to somebody, and they're gonna pass it on to somebody, and that's how we grow. You got to stay positive. You got to get rid of the negativity.
That's real.
Keep it balanced. Keep your mind, heart, and soul balanced with your temple, for your understanding, for like what you say. It ain't what you do, is how you do it.
It's how you do it.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't what you say.
It's not what
how
you say, it's how you say
say
it.
it.
I
You know what
tell
I'm
people
saying?
that so much, you know.
Yeah, so you gotta always, sometimes like you gotta always catch yourself first for catching your mind when you pre-think stuff that you, I got this, I'm gonna say this, but it can come out wrong because God gonna make sure it do come out wrong so you can sharpen your own mind, soul, and body.
Right. Think before you speak.
Yeah, think before you speak. You know what I'm saying? So balance out your equality with your temple.
Yeah.
And when you balance out your equality with your temple, speak in existence, and you a woman like a chicken dog.
Okay.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all tuning in the Grown Men Podcast, man. Real knowledge. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man.
Yeah.
All my hearts are clear, man. Y'all got anything left for the people, man? It seems like it get hot and heated toward the end of the show, don't it?
Hey, it's just that knowledge, wisdom, understanding that we bring to the platform and let them see that, hey man, it's all about how you walk your walk and how you watch the way you walk and the way you talk. You know what I'm saying? Like just be real with yourself at the end of the day.
That's real.
Free
That's
cycle.
real.
Hey, that's all peace there.
Yes,
Peace.
sir.
That's
Yes,
real.
sir. Yes, sir.
And one thing for sure that you need to know, and this is the daily bread for the day.
Okay.
Understanding with yourself. Understand yourself and understand and know your wealth. But instead of that right there, you need to go to YouTube, all platforms, Apple Radio, Apple Music. Check out Mr. Corbett, MR.CORBETT. Jesus, we need you.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
Lord,
sir.
all I want is to be free.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
Thank
y'all. Thank y'all.
Man. Y'all want to find it? Go
Black man, we need you.
Go to YouTube, y'all.
what's
Check
up,
us
man.
out. We on YouTube.
Yeah,
we all over the
Apple
place, man.
Music, man, Pandora, man. You can go to all platforms, TikTok, IG, Facebook,
We
man.
are there, man.
We there, man.
Armin Raw Productions, 19 Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
And Protect Our Head Ministries, man.
Mhm.
Y'all check us out, man. God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much for
Hey,
tuning in.
Grown
and for
Man
watching, man.
Podcast.
Y'all tune in to Grown Man Podcast, where we have real men with real issues and real solutions. We're going to say goodnight. God bless y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I'm your host. Another chance until next time and next week. God bless you.
Peace.
Peace.
Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast.
Yeah. Nice.